guys, welcome to Sassy Goes Keto. This is Sassy here. I hope you guys are having a wonderful cooking up a storm. And guess what? Today we're making paninis. I've always loved paninis. We went to, over a year ago, I went to the coffee shop with my mother and we used to sit down and have paninis and a coffee. And oh, it was so good, guys. But I can't have grapes on keto because that is just something that's very high in sugar and I don't need it. Kicking me out of ketosis. So I did my own version of a panini. I actually have 3 versions of them, and I will kind of take you through each one and then let you know what version I'm doing. Some of the ingredients that you're going to need for one of the versions that I'm doing today is instead of grapes, I'm going to be using blueberries. So I'm going to take up some sliced blueberries. And then I'm going to be taking some walnuts, crushing up some walnuts to put inside of that. And then I'm going to be taking a little bit of spinach and putting some spinach inside of that panini as well. And then I'm going to take 3 large pieces of chicken breast, and I'm going to, I just got them out from boil them. I boiled them for 25 minutes so that way they'd be nice and tender. And I'm going to use my mixer and break up that chicken so that way I can get some chicken shreds. And then you would also need bread, of course. So I'm going to be using my keto bread that I made yesterday. And I had a loaf and a half left. So right now I divided up. I had 3/4 of this loaf. And I went ahead and cut it this morning. And I cut 3 sandwiches out of it. So that way we can get 3 sandwiches. And then I'm just going to go ahead and be grilling these on my, I believe it's a George Foreman grill. And I also got some garlic butter to put over on the outside to grill on each side of the panini. So I can't wait to show you guys this. And if you don't like spinach, you can always leave the spinach out. You know, that is just an extra vegetable that I like getting into my sandwiches. I'm going to try it with the spinach as well. I like spinach, so I'm going to see if it works. But the regular paninis are just as fine with the blueberries, the walnuts, and the chicken, because we don't have grapes, we don't have apples. A lot of people put grapes and apples in it, so I'm just going to do blueberries, walnuts, and the chicken for my daughter. I don't know if she'll eat it with the spinach in it, but I might even put the spinach off on the side just as a little taster to see if she would like it or not. But we're going to try it and see how it goes and see how it tastes. So my first, your first. So if this video turns out, guess who's going to be seeing it? Okay, so let's get busy. I'm going to go ahead and mix up this chicken real quick so that way I can get it into shreds, and I'll be right back. All right, and I also forgot to tell you I don't have Duke's mayonnaise, but I do have Hellmann's. So I'm going to go ahead and use Hellmann's mayonnaise in my paninis today. And then for the seasonings, I went ahead and mixed up all my chicken so it's nice and shredded and ready to go. It is still warm. It is not super hot, but it's still warm. So, but I have my season all. You could put salt and pepper in here just to season up your chicken, or if you put chicken bouillon in with your chicken as it's boiling to get it soft, then it'll absorb that flavor in there. But I like to add a little bit of this beforehand so it gives that chicken a little bit of taste. So I just do a big teaspoon over the chicken, and I just kind of sprinkled it on top. I'll bring you down here in just a sec. All right, let's bring you down. See, hopefully there's not too big of a shadow because I'm trying to get it to where the lines are not in the camera. So I just did that. I sprinkled the top, and I'm just gonna make a mess. Just enough to give that chicken a little bit of flavor. It doesn't have to be too strong because all your other ingredients, you don't want it to overpower your chicken, but yet you still want your chicken to be flavorful. And that's why I said paninis are the way you like to make them. This is just a version that I wanted to try because I'm hungry. It's lunchtime. Been fasting all day, so I'm ready to try something new. All right, so the first batch that I'm going to do, I did make a mess everywhere, didn't I? Okay, so I'm going to take my first bowl, and I'll put enough probably for 2 or 3 sandwiches here. And then I'm going to take my blueberries. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to take 6 rather large blueberries, and I'm just going to cut them up. You can leave them whole if you like to, but I like pieces of blueberry because I don't want it all in one spot. I want it to move around in there, so I'm just going to cut them in 4s. So we'll have to see if this is going to be enough or not. I might do a couple more. Because that way you have some blueberries in every bite. Alright, so I got 8 blueberries instead of 6. So I'm going to go ahead and put the blueberries inside the chicken. And I already tore the stems off of my spinach. I wasn't sure if I was going to add spinach in it or not, but I'm going to try it and see if it works. So you don't have to add a lot because spinach is strong. But I'm just going to cut it up. Yeah, I'm using a tiny knife because I'm still doing some dishes. So, and that's why I said the spinach is not going to be super strong in it because it's not going to be a lot. It's just going to be a little, just enough to give it that oomph that it needs. Oops. Alright, so I'm going to do roughly a little handful and just cut them up just a tad bit. Get them some chunks so we can get that in there as well. And just like I said, this is just my version. I have not tried it yet, but we are going to try it today, and I'm going to see if I like it. I'm going to text or give some to my husband and see if he likes it, and then we'll see. Normally what I would do with the panini, of course, I would add the grapes and the mayonnaise, and then do my chicken and then put it on my bread with a little garlic butter on top and toast it that way. I wouldn't add the spinach or anything because I didn't even think about it, but okay, so I'm just going to do a little handful of walnuts, shelled walnuts, and I'm just going to put them in there. And grab my towel here. Try and keep the board pretty clean since I'm working with it. Alright, and then I've got my spoon. Let's move this over here on top of that. Alright, so I got all that ready. Now I'm going to take and add two tablespoons heaping of mayo. So I can get it in there, get it mixed together. And if you like more blueberries and it fits into your macros, go ahead and do it. You know, get them in there. I love the fruit flavor, the fruit taste. The blueberries give that nice, good contrast of the panini. Just make sure you get your mayonnaise all in there. You can use more mayonnaise if you like, but it's all going to be heated up because I'm going to be using my George Foreman. Alright, so now that I got everything all mixed up well and well combined, it smells really good. So I said you can add salt and pepper to it. You can add it your own way and then see how you like it from there. Alright, and let me get the George Foreman out and then we'll take and grill one. Alright, well I'm not going to do the George Foreman just yet because I'm going to go ahead and do the second one. And the second one I'm going to have walnuts, blueberries, and some bacon bits in it. And put the mayo in it as well. We're going to mix all that up. And the third one that I have will be for my daughter. And that's just going to be the blueberry, walnuts, and mayo. Because she don't like anything else, you know, nothing extra. So we're just going to make it plain for her so that way she'll like it. So let me go ahead and cut the blueberries up and get things going. So it's a blistery, windy day out there today. I'm like, wow. But still woke up feeling wonderful. Had my bulletproof coffee this morning. It's been a great morning. Got to sleep in till 10. Whoop, whoop. Beautiful. Love the weekends. Love the weekends. So got that. All right. 8 blueberries cut up and ready to go. We'll get some walnuts chopped. Rough chopped anyways. Could have had them rough chopped already, but that's okay. So see how you guys do it. You know, for you non-keto people who love to make paninis, then yeah, go ahead and put your grapes and your apples and stuff in like that. Be delicious. I'm like, ooh, yummy. And then we're going to be tasting all 3 of these, so to know exactly what they taste like. And then I will tell you which one I like the best. So I'm roughly going to do a tablespoon of bacon bits because you don't want your bacon bits to overpower your chicken or your blueberries. So I'll just put that in there. And then I'll take my spoon. And then I'll do 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. And then we'll mix this one up. And as I said, you're not looking to like totally fruit your panini out. I mean, it's really good that way, but it just gives you a little bit of sweetness to it. You know, it doesn't have to be a lot. It'll be in the sandwich when I make it, so. And this one right here, I think I'm going to like the best. I might even take this one and add some spinach with it as well, just because it has the bacon bits in it. And just put spinach on top of it before I cook it on each side. So it just, but the one definitely. All right, and I'm not going to make the regular one because I know she's going to eat that one already. That's going to be the blueberry and walnut one because she's not hungry yet. So I will put that off on the side and I will save that one for her later. But I still have all this chicken left. So once I get hers done, I will still have extra chicken, which is fine because I can make like a chicken noodle soup with my extra noodles that I have. Or I was going to take this dough and I was going to make some keto french fries. This is the dough that I have left over from my yesterday's recipe from the ravioli. I have not posted that video yet. I probably will post this before you guys see this. I will post that. So I'm going to be making keto french fries out of this right here and putting it in my air fryer. So one thing at a time. Let's get these situated, get these out. Now I'm going to go get my Foreman, get it heated up and ready to go, and then I'll be right back with you. All right, guys, my George Foreman is all heated up and ready to go. So what I did is I took some of my real butter, about 2 tablespoons of it. I put 1 teaspoon of garlic and a half a teaspoon of salt, and then just mixed it up because I'm going to coat the outside of this so we can get a good and crispy outside. So you're just going to do a little bit on there. And that way you can put it directly down on here. And we'll get that directly on there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the first one, which is the bacon and walnuts and blueberries. And I'm going to place some chicken on there. Just to get it on there. And about 2 tablespoons full. So that'll make a good sandwich. Right there. It'll be yummy. So I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to put this on top. And then I'm going to turn it over so that way I can put the butter side down. And I'm going to place it on here to get the grill marks. And I'm going to take a little bit more and put over the top. So that way I can get the panini good and crispy on both sides. And I didn't put that in the right spot. I should have put it in the middle. But that's okay. I'll just put it over in the middle. And then you're just going to place it down and you're just going to let it grill. It doesn't have to be. And then while I'm grilling that one, I'm going to go ahead and I could have put both of them on there at the same time, but I wanted to be able to tell the difference on the two. I mean, it's not like you're not going to be able to tell the difference. One's going to be having spinach in it. It's going to be green. And it's only going to take maybe a minute or two just to get the the crisp golden brown on it. So, and of course this one is the blueberry, bacon, and spinach, which you can see the spinach that's in there. Yummy. I'm like, delicious. Goodness. Get the blueberries in there. And then for me, since I really like that, I like spinach, it's a great taste for me. I'm just going to add a couple pieces to it because I love spinach. And then I'm going to put that on top. And as soon as that gets done, I'm going to take that off the grill and then put this one on. And then I will cut them in half and I will show you guys what they look like. So, and look, that is already looking delicious. It's already getting crispy, ooey gooey. To get it nice and yummy. So we'll get that. I'll just place these back a little bit farther and then I will be able to put it right here. I've got me a nice spatula to get that going, and then a knife to cut it. Alright, and the first one is done. And it is super crispy. Both sides. Very delicious. I can't wait. Dummy dummy. Whoa. And then I'm also going to make some homemade french fries. I don't know if I said that or not, but I think I did. So we can eat some homemade french fries with this as well. And as I said, this is not a lot of butter. It's just a little coating on the top of it. Just to get it so we get that crunch. Alright. So let me get push this back a little bit here, and then push this over. Some butter. Oh, I broke the side, but that's okay. And we got paninis, guys. Very yummy, crunchy, ready to go. So that is just going to be super delicious. Whoa. We'll get it stacked up so that way we can see both of them. Get them both teared up. Yummy. Goodness. And then we'll make the keto french fries for it, and then we'll be set. Alright, and this one is done as well. It just takes, 2 minutes on the George Foreman. Whoa. And to get it nice and crispy. So I'm going to turn this off now and get that cooled off. Oh, look it. I left some goodies behind. Has the bread on it. Wow, that one's really good. Blueberries set it off perfectly. Oh, just to get through that chicken. Come on. Wow. Okay, and here's the chicken and spinach and blueberry with the walnuts. Look how delicious that looks, guys. Yummy. If you like spinach. Let's see if I can get this one in here. And then get this one if it just doesn't want to stay. Let's see if we can get a picture with two of them, because this one just does not want to stay. That's okay. We'll figure out a way how to get that picture on there. But yummy, so delicious, so good. It's very juicy, crispy on top. I'm so excited to try these. Ready to eat, ready. I'm eating the little crumbles that come off with the bread and the panini. Very, very good, guys. Very good. So, and I got enough to make a couple, so I'm pretty excited about that. So, I'm like, yay. All right, so I'll be back and I'll make some french fries and then I'll put all this together and then get some pictures for you guys. All right, guys, what I'm going to do here is I'm making some keto french fries with the dough that I had. I just tore it up into several different pieces. And then just rolling it out to where it's going to be thin like a french fry. So that way we can dunk them in ketchup and it'll be just like eating french fries. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Ready to go. Some of them might turn out super thick. That's okay. It's going to be just like a keto french fry. It's going to be... I can't wait to try the new recipe that they have out for the keto french fry. Well, we're going to have 2 little bitty ones. So I'm going to get these rolled up and I'll put them in the air fryer. I'm going to cook them at 400 for about, I believe, 3 to 4 minutes because it doesn't take very long for the air fryer. It gets really crispy and really good. And then I'll bring you right back. Alright guys, I went ahead and made up a little bit of french fries for our lunch here, or dinner. It's now almost 4:30, so this is our dinner. But I just rolled up some cute little ones. They're going to turn out a little bit fluffier than normal, but we're going to use them for french fries. So, I'm going to stick a couple in the bottom of this and get them heated up and cooked, and that way we can get the rest of them on and eat some dinner, because boy, oh boy, am I excited. So just like I said, I'm going to cook these at 400. You're just going to push french fries, and they'll take and come up in a minute. So as soon as I get them done, I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, I made my makeshift french fries. I got them down here. Get some ketchup. I'm going to put some little bit of garlic butter on here, and then a little sprinkle of Lawry's seasoning salt on the top. But this is the spinach panini. And then here is the bacon and blueberry walnut panini. So, and there we go. That is going to be our dinner for tonight. So, alright. I had fun cooking for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you want to see more. And then if you want to be notified when I get my next video out. So thank you so much for joining me. You have a wonderful Cooking Up a Storm day. And we will see you on the next recipe. Bye-bye now.